This is the Giants' biggest concern in 2023. Hey guys, I hope you are having a fantastic day today. If you love the Giants and you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe, especially fun to be kept up to date with the latest in Giants news or just plain old Giants discussion. We're on the road now to 600 subscribers, so if you could help us get there, that'd be awesome. So listen, in my opinion, the Giants' biggest concern in 2023 is their offensive line. Let's start with Mr. Evan Neal over there at right tackle. Now, in 2022, he was the 7th overall pick. People are thinking, hey, we're going to throw him on the line with a new and improved Andrew Thomas. This could get really good. Now, Mr. Andrew Thomas, as we all know, had an excellent season last year. Mr. Evan Neal, not so much. Over there at right tackle, Mr. Neal, in just over 700 snaps played, he committed 7 penalties, 7 sacks allowed, 10 quarterback hits allowed, with 39 total pressures from Evan Neal. Now, when it comes to him, over there in Alabama, he primarily played on the left side. So now in the pros, they're asking you to switch a position. They're asking you to play on the right side. So I do kind of understand that he just needs to get acclimated. And it does take an offensive lineman a couple of years to get acclimated to the league. So let's just give Evan Neal some time. But in my opinion, it's a pretty big concern, especially when you allow 39 total pressures. Let's give Danny Dimes some time, please. Let's talk about Mr. Mark Glowinski over there at right guard. Glowinski, just over 1,000 snaps played last year, 3 penalties committed, 5 sacks allowed, 4 quarterback hits allowed, but 34 total pressures. Again, this will be the theme. Way too many pressures allowed. Let's give Daniel Jones time. Let's talk about left guard, Joshua Ezeudu. Now, last year, he was selected in the 3rd round. He was a rookie. So as well as Evan Neal, Mr. Ezeudu is going in to his 2nd year in the league. Last year, in just under 300 snaps played, 3 penalties committed, 3 sacks allowed, 4 quarterback hits allowed, 15 pressures allowed. Between Ezeudu, Glowinski, Evan Neal, a lot of pressures allowed, especially with Ezeudu. 15 pressures allowed and just under 300 snaps played. Not good. Not so. If you double that, ay caramba, he would allow just as many pressures as Mr. Evan Neal if he had the same amount of playing time or similar. We need to cut those down. But let's talk about the bright side to this offensive line, okay? You have John Michael Schmitz. Just played in his first ever professional football game against the Detroit Lions for the New York Giants. And in 19 pass blocking snaps, he allowed 0 pressures. 0. Now listen, I get it. It's preseason. I understand that. But that's incredible. 19 pass blocking attempts, 0 pressures allowed. This offensive line needs it. And yes, he's a rookie. But if he could step up like that, if that's the future, I'm happy about it. And that's what this offensive line needs. They need to cut down the amount of pressures that they are allowing. Now, let's talk about Mr. Andrew Thomas, the anchor of this offensive line. Mr. Thomas, at the beginning of his career, didn't start out too hot. We spent the 4th overall draft pick on him. It didn't start out too well. Well, now, last year, he had an excellent season. The year before that, a very good year. Mr. Thomas, last year, 2 penalties committed and over 1,000 snaps played, 3 sacks allowed, 3 quarterback hits allowed, 21 pressures allowed for Mr. Andrew Thomas, the anchor of this offensive line. So listen, the fact of the matter is this. The Giants' offensive line, incredibly young, inexperienced. You literally have 2 second-year players on the team with 1 rookie. So the inexperience is there, and that's why, in my opinion, that is number 1, the inexperience, and number 2, the pressures allowed. That is why, in my opinion, the biggest concern for the 2023 New York Giants is their offensive line. So you guys let me know what you think about this down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Joe, and until next time, signing out.